Baltimore, 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 Baltimore. August the 3rd. Have you heard? The entire city is buzzing about the citywide all-white affair. That's right, and it's going down at the hall located inside Maryland Live. Baltimore, this party is going to be lit. You come up from 9 p.m. to 2 a.m. You can eat, drink, dance, or gamble. We're going to shut the city down. This is one of the biggest and luxurious venues that you will ever want to party in. And it's not just going to be a movie. It's going to be live at Maryland Live. Tickets right now are $60 in advance and more at the door. Tables, seating 10 people at $600. Not only that, we also got a VIP ticket. The VIP ticket is $160, and that comes with special seating as well as free food and 2 hours of top shelf open bar. Ticket locations, Eventbrite. Or you can visit M&K Music Warehouse located in Sky Security Square Mall right across from Cinnabon. Or you can go to Silver Star Restaurant located at 801 Bonaparte Avenue. Or you can call me, the legendary DJ Terry T, 443-953-1966 to get your tickets. And if you need a ride there and back, we have a party bus. That's right. Baltimore, if you need to ride, call me right now, and I'm going to set you up with the party bus. A portion of the proceeds will go back into the community to help serve the underserved community. That's right, we're talking about the homeless people and underprivileged kids and more.
You got to be there!
Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in to Swap Radio. I'm your host, Monica.
I be Tony.
I be Tony.
I be Tony.
We get ready to start this.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
we be Tony.
I be Tony. We gonna start it. We back.
All right, what up, though?
I'm the co-host, Tony.
I forgot that's what up. My new what up, though. I have to stop watching BMF. You watch BMF? Oh my. Oh, what's wrong with you?
And I ask myself that.
Oh.
I just don't get into it. I'm not into it.
We're going to come back to that. I'm going to get my important things out the way, as usual, okay? Make sure y'all tune in each and every Sunday now. New day and time.
New day and time.
Sundays at 6 o'clock now. Right here on fire-tv.com. You can follow the radio show at Swap Radio on everything. Whatever you're on, we're there. We're on Threads. I just started being active, y'all. So check that out. I'm going to add some TikToks I done created. Just haven't uploaded them. But I'm getting it. I work a lot. I'm trying. You can follow my personal page, Monica WLS and the number 2, on only TikTok and Instagram. Facebook is my personal, y'all. I keep saying that because people be weirdos. And
no friend zone.
I can't have you on my personal page because my granddaughter's on there, my kids are on there, my personal life. So everything else is, Instagram and TikTok. Come on, you phone.
I'm Tony Berger on all social media platforms. And as Miss Monica over here consistently says, except Facebook.
No, it's Instagram. You come up one.
I'm one Robin Mofo. Don't ask me how it won't change. I didn't try it 100 times. You can just find me as Tony Berger on all social media platforms or one Driving Mofo. And me too, be trying to be active, but we workaholics, so.
We work all the time.
All the time.
I don't know why I be at work so much. But I don't have any babies, so I can just.
I do, but.
You do not have a baby.
No, I have toddler. A toddler.
Yes, toddler.
A toddler.
So,
and a preteen.
we can really get into that, but what have you been doing on this little break we had? Just working?
Yeah, because my vacations don't start till next week. Yeah.
Excuse me.
Yeah, I've been grinding. Like you've been vacationing, I've been grinding. Smelling about the spot.
But my vacations was before the break.
Was it?
Yes.
I don't know.
It was the entire month of May. I was vacationing.
Maybe.
I went back to work. People thought I left. That's how long I was gone. That was a good vacation. So,
Make people gone.
yeah, I'm going to take another one so they can think I'm going again. Yeah.
What have you been up to?
Nothing.
Exactly.
Work. Work. Working overtime, banking money.
Ain't that a song?
You got to ask the DJ. What are you talking about?
Ain't that a song?
What?
Work.
Oh, that girl. What's her name? Rihanna, right? I can't sing, y'all. I'm not even about to do it.
I was just.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
I'm calling it that girl.
She is that
Yeah,
girl.
that girl.
ASAP Rocky baby mama.
She's not a baby
Outside
mama.
of that,
Don't do that.
They not married yet, so this is baby mama.
No,
His mother.
that's his woman.
Right.
See, if we was talking about the one that married the rapist and the pedophile, yeah, then
What?
he would be going like, oh, that's Miss.
Your love.
Okay, so what? So the guy who has kids by Sexy Red, that's not his baby mama. Sexy Red not a baby mama.
They not together.
That's what I'm saying. They not a baby. That's not his baby mama.
But then, are they together?
No, I don't think so. One of them in jail. The other one, nope, they're not together.
Yeah, so
So it's not his baby mother. It's the question: is that his baby mother?
where's your baby mama? Oh, right.
That's true. I had one.
We not even gonna go there with the used to be lady. And listen, we're gonna get one
My
thing.
former baby.
No, your former
baby mother.
We're not gonna do that. Not the first episode.
My ex baby mother.
And you used to be a father.
Former father.
Former. I just can't. I really can't. So.
It's just so funny hearing him say that.
Right.
Because it was part of the healing process. The father formerly known as Diamond K.
Yeah.
You know what? So when I get into this next topic, I'm gonna need you to think about this as if you're still a father.
I did that the other day.
So
I played, if I could turn back the hands of time, I put myself in a mindset of when I had a child, and then I had the conversation.
if there are any therapists tuning in,
No,
I would like,
am.
excuse me.
That was part of the therapy. Me, I'm a relationship expert.
Yo, his face
Do you-
is so serious.
Oh no, I'm serious. In everybody's relationship, except for mine. I'm a relationship expert. Mine.
Yeah, clear.
Everybody else stuff.
Yeah,
Yes.
we're clear on that. You know,
Yeah.
I think you're a good businessman. I don't think you know shit about
Relationships are business.
So anyway, no. Mm-mm.
I was wondering if this is where I hit the road.
No, don't hit the road.
Oh, okay. Don't
We're not doing that.
down that road. All right.
Listen, y'all. Listen. Okay, just to get to where we need to be, because I'm not about to fight him. We're gonna need some boxing gloves in the ring. Because I don't know why you think he's a therapist. I don't know where he got this degree from. He's not a therapist. I think he's a good listener, and that's how he, can give his unsolicited advice. Because he's a good listener. That's about it.
No, you would know.
So, anyway, if you're on social media, because I won't limit it to Baltimore, because I myself have been sharing children that are missing from other states. There's no way we cannot discuss that. Whenever you open your Facebook, somebody's missing.
Agreed.
Whether it's an adult or a child. And we had a recent situation. I won't say names. However, in the situation, this man stated that the child was missing. And through my social media scroll, I get more information. The child left a note. The child did this. The child is not missing. I just want people to label it as what it is. Your child is a runaway. Okay? I think that's okay to do. But when you have, in my opinion, only my opinion, not that of On Fire, Dash TV, not Tony, this is Monica's opinion. When you want us to get out here, share the post, meet up, pass out flyers, look, when the child is eventually found, some people may not say it, but I'm that one that will say it. We want to know where our niece or nephew was. We want to know what was going on. Was they a runaway really, or were they missing? Like, did somebody snatch them up? Because the first thing people say is human trafficking is real. While that may be true, a lot of these kids are just running away.
Let me ask you a question. So this comes from that mindset, and we may have had this conversation before. So when people say, and they post this, called you some times, pray for me, right? And then people say, well, what are we praying for? I need privacy. Just pray for me. Like, they don't want to tell you exactly what you're praying for. Is this kind of like that same kind of thing? So
I know those people that post that on social media.
Yeah.
They be like, oh, just pray for my mom. Don't ask any questions.
Right. That
no.
Attention.
You want some attention and I ain't giving it to you.
So they don't really want praise.
No,
I'm sure they want the prayers, but they don't want you to ask questions. Why do you put that on the end?
Yeah.
So you want the attention. I think people who believes in prayer, believes in a higher power, they want you to do that.
But it's difficult
Especially
because
our parents, because they want to pray directly for that.
yeah,
situation.
exactly.
Exactly.
Because
They
unless you're a professional prayer, like a pastor or a reverend, you're not gonna be able to pray. Generally, you gotta, like, if you're a novice prayer, like, you don't really be praying like you pray like for food and like your prayers at night. You don't really know prayers like that. So you need
people are not praying.
They're not praying.
No, they just put them hands with the high five. You know that's the high five.
They all have
They just put them on the phone and be like,
you looked that up. You looked that up a long time ago. People was using the high five.
I'm like, they're praying for you and your family. What was your prayer? But they don't have these people not praying.
But so I put on my back when I had a child, or if it's, I don't even know how to do that. I have nephews and nieces, right? And so if one of them is missing,
okay,
and like my niece is going to be 18, and she acts like an 18-year-old. She be doing stuff. Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay.
And so she does stuff, right? She hasn't done that one yet. Well, I take that back. She had. But so the child, people don't know where the child is. They say the child is missing. Her father put up, she's missing and all that kind of stuff, right? She was out at some friend's house, didn't say where she was. They didn't know she's gone overnight, right? And so, but then after the fact, so she come back, we get her back, you come back, right? So it seems like your position is we supposed to say, okay, she was down the street at such and such house, and she was doing, why we
don't know if we supposed to say,
why we gotta do that?
But I feel like if you want me to help you, don't put out there for me to help you find your child. Put a hashtag in their bag. I don't know. But don't ask me to find your child and don't tell me what was going on. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, so if I ask you for $20 and you say, what's the $20 for? And I said, I don't really want to say all that, but can I just have the $20?
No.
You're not giving me the $20?
Nope.
Okay.
I wish your history. Because that's like a crackhead asking me, can you borrow $20?
Yeah, okay.
What you going to do?
But let's say, okay, so say it's me. Say it's $25.
I'm going to tell you, you still owe me $40 that I let you.
No, I don't. I paid you back any money you ever lent me. You didn't let me no money. Did you let me money before? When you let me? You have come to me when I didn't have no gas in the car and I was stranded somewhere. You did that. I think I paid my debt many times over. So why do you have to know all this stuff? Why you gotta know what the $20?
I have to.
I don't think we want to know the exact specifics, but don't just be like, she missing and then don't come back and say nothing. Just leave everybody out there. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you can come back and say, hey, she was being a hot ass. That's up to you. You know what I'm saying? Or she, whatever. You know what I mean? But don't just be like, oh, help me. And then once you find me, you just.
Right, she missing.
Because they embarrassed. Even if
You shouldn't be embarrassed because
even if she was kidnapped, right? Even if she was kidnapped, they tied her up and the police rescued her, right? When they find her, they're not gonna want to come back with the whole explanation. They're gonna be.
Well, let me say this without saying a name.
Yeah.
And these people told us that child was missing. The words were missed. Oh, she's missing. We need everybody's help. Come to find out, homegirl was a runaway. Y'all didn't tell us what happened. The police said she was at the man house. So, I mean,
it was a public,
either you gonna tell us,
concern about that,
or the police and the news people gonna tell us. Somebody gonna tell us.
Did your mother ever think you was missing before?
No.
You?
no.
So one time, me and my sisters, my parents thought we were all missing overnight. So this is back, street lights come on type of thing. Knock on the door. They didn't answer the door. So they was in that room in summertime. The air conditioner was on. They didn't hear the door. So we were all outside together.
Mm-hmm.
Knocked on the door. We was outside playing with friends, and they didn't answer the door. And so after a while, the people we was playing with was across the street, and they was like, "Well, come over here and tell, you know what I mean, until they answer the door, whatever." So this is back in the day. So we had the phone. You know, had the phone with the long cord. You would take it throughout the house. The phone was in the kitchen. Well, down area. We called from their house. They didn't answer the phone. So we over there playing. Their house was fun. We were over their house playing and ended up falling asleep over there. So now my parents looking for us. You know what I mean? They calling other people. They didn't even know these people to call, even to think to call. And so we ended up coming home in the morning, right? But
So how old were y'all?
So I was 11. And so my sister's 3 years. Right.
Yeah. So that was your parents' fault.
Right, but I'm saying this is pre-social media. But this was social media time. Mm-hmm. They might have put out there kids missing, that whole thing.
Yeah, I was sleeping, didn't hear my child at the door. CPS. I'm sorry.
They wasn't sleeping. They needed there a long time.
No, they didn't.
That was design.
I don't know if that was. But then again,
that was design. The phone in the kitchen. The phone in the kitchen.
Oh, don't you try to do that.
My baby sister did come after that. You're right.
That was
design.
I don't know. I'm not saying that it's mandatory, like we have to. I'm just saying, I know it's other people that think the same way. They feel like, yes, we want to know what was going on with our niece or nephew. You had us out here looking for them.
Yeah.
It's hot outside.
They even announced her on the radio.
Oh, yeah. It was
it's only because of who the father was, I think.
But social media can really engage people. And I'm just trying to get clarity. It seems like you're saying that it's almost less credible if they're not fully transparent with every detail.
I just think that some of us appreciate. You're right. I just think that we would appreciate some. Them not saying every little detail, because now we have every little detail of that particular situation.
Absolutely.
And when those text messages are released, because they're on the verge of being released, she said clearly in her text message how old she was. I was going to say, but I fact checked before. I was going to mention her TikTok. However, because I was like, why the parents didn't make her delete her TikTok by now? But it's deleted now. I went to it. Or she changed her name, like she did it.
They probably.
But if she was smart enough to you can't do it. You can't do it. Listen, I told my daughter, I said, is it okay if I call you up to say how strict I was with y'all? Because my children, I still had their password until they turned 18. And that's with the oldest one being 31. Like, listen, let me tell you something. I'm a parent. Yeah. I'm gonna check your phone. I'm not gonna check your phone.
You don't play that, but like other parents is worse. Is way looser. Other parents is looser. Like she bullying. She will. No, you gonna give me that.
No, I don't have to do that.
I know, but you would.
I would if I had to.
I push back like, no, I'm not giving you my phone.
Nobody. I didn't have that issue. You call it what you want to call it, but
it's healthy.
My children already knew the deal. I never gave them, I'm going to check your phone every Monday. Never. I'm just going to randomly check it. It might be Monday. It might be Thursday.
Yeah.
I might check it Monday and Tuesday.
Have you ever?
But if you gotta check behind, yes. That's why I told my daughter, like, who is thing someone is? I say, who was Lil Dick? You look at somebody. Who is it? Like, help me out. Yes.
Wow.
So now you can't get your phone unless you outside of the house.
Wait, his name is Richard.
Because the nickname for Richard is Dick.
Yeah.
We get it.
No.
Yeah, probably wasn't Richard.
So I switched it up with her. But like my daughter said, even because before I came here, we had to talk. She was like, Mom, I think you treated everybody different. Like you gave like Diamond more leeway, or you I did. Not my oldest son, but Tay, I still got his password. I don't care what you going on. I need to see what you doing. He'd be like, okay. And he gives it like, because I don't know, you just gotta watch your kids. I think that's first and foremost. But in these situations, the thing is, I just want to weed out the fact that some of these people are actually runaways, and then some of these people are actually being kidnapped, snatched up. You know what I'm saying?
More time on the runaways than the ones that's actually.
Oh, they was out in full force for this last child that was over there.
And she was only 2 apartments away.
Yeah, so I just want us to get, the city to come together for the rest of the kids. They live in the same apartment complex.
Yeah, I don't know the exact thing, but rumor is it's the very next building.
And people was like, maybe he was holding her. No. When they got her, he wasn't there.
He was at work.
So I don't know. Listen, people just, I advise you to check your kids' phones.
But there's no rule. There's no rules to it. You know what I mean? It's just.
And I saw one part saying, "Oh, I'm friends with my child. I can look that way." No, you can't.
No, I'm not friends.
No, you
I
can't.
need that phone.
What you mean, friend?
Friends on social media. But let me tell you, you can block, because I block people now from my story.
And you can filter what exactly. Exactly.
So you can block people from posts, stories, like just have an open relationship with your kids.
Neutral.
So with that being said,
I got it.
woo, woo. So again, if there's a therapist watching, can you send me an email to theswapradioshow@gmail.com. I feel like Diamond K needs therapy. I think we can all benefit from therapy, but he needs to go now.
I did it first.
You know, it's funny not to change the subject, but I just said that last week that a lot of us in the African American community culture actually needs a therapist, like everybody.
I was going to say, that's why I said everybody needs.
Like, really, and having a therapist ain't a bad thing. You know what I mean? That's someone you can actually sit down, talk to. You'll be more open to talking to a stranger and getting critical feedback than talking to someone that you might hear it again. You know what I'm saying?
Right, and legally they can't.
You know what I'm saying? I had a conversation with somebody last week about that. That all everybody in our culture should physically go get them a therapist.
I think not just our culture, because Trump needs a therapist. Listen,
He need more.
I don't want to go political.
He need an ass whooping.
I don't want to go political. However, we're going to take a really brief break, because we got to get on to our topic that everybody's stressing me about. If I get one more message about, what about dating? Like, the children are not our future, and they are not important. Children are very important. That's what we're discussing. I mean, there are also adults that are missing. I'm sure this body that they found of the guy with the sweatshirt on or whatever, I'm sure somebody reported him missing. And they did find that body. They have to identify the person. So, again, we're going to take a brief break, and then we're going to come back with our guest. I think he's a professional as well. But we're going to talk about dating. I've had so many questions. I have some that we will discuss today, and we will break the others down into, more shows, because they have a lot. I don't know why they think we know something, but they want to hear us answer these questions. So that's what we'll do. So if you have a question, you can also send your question or topic. If you want to be a guest, send it to theswapradioshow@gmail.com, and we can make it happen. We can answer that question, or we can have you here in the hot seat, or just simply as a guest co-host. So we'll be back. I was saying too, but.
Baltimore, 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 Baltimore. August the 3rd. Have you heard? The entire city is buzzing about the citywide all-white affair. That's right, and it's going down at the hall located inside Maryland Live. Baltimore, this party is going to be lit. You come up from 9 p.m. to 2 a.m. You can eat, drink, dance, or gamble. We're going to shut the city down. This is one of the biggest and luxurious venues that you will ever want to party in. And it's not just going to be a movie. It's going to be live at Maryland Live. Tickets right now are $60 in advance and more at the door. Tables, seating 10 people at $600. Not only that, we also got a VIP ticket. The VIP ticket is $160, and that comes with special seating as well as free food and 2 hours a top shelf open bar. Ticket locations, Eventbrite. Or you can visit M&K Music Warehouse located in Sky's Security Square Mall right across from Cinnabon. Or you can go to Silver Star Restaurant located at 801 Bonaparte Avenue. Or you can call me, the legendary DJ Terry T, 443-953-1966 to get your tickets. And if you need a ride there and back, we have a party bus. That's right. Baltimore, if you need to ride, call me right now, and I'm going to set you up with the party bus. A portion of the proceeds will go back into the community to help serve the underserved community. That's right, we're talking about the homeless people and underprivileged kids and more.
You got to be there!
All right, y'all, and we're back. So listen, it is mandatory that we speak about dating in 2024. I don't know if y'all ain't dating. Unfortunately, I don't have a female here with me, and I have just men surrounding. So, ladies, we're going to hear from the men today. Of course, I'm going to speak my piece, but we're going to hear from the men today. He's going to be technical. This guy going to be goofy. And Lord knows he always has jokes. But he's also the relationship expert. Okay, all right. He's the expert. But we're going to welcome John to the show. He's going to be called Johnny. Hey, Johnny.
John is good.
He said no. He said no. John is good. Don't be so serious on this show. Clearly, we're not serious.
Seriously, don't call me Johnny.
I'm calling you Johnny. So listen, I'm just gonna get into the questions. So if this is your first time tuning in, we have an older episode where we were discussing dating apps because we had someone on here that was desperate. I'm sorry. We had someone on here that she was trying every dating app possible. Yeah, that was a shot.
That was a bomb. That was a big bomb.
So listen, y'all. So we will bring her on as the dating app expert. We did.
We did. You had all the motherfuckers.
She was doing everything. Yeah, she told us about BLK. So what we did was People donated money to some of us because you had to pay a membership.
I ain't getting no money.
So, well, I'm so sorry to hear that. I was giving money to subscribe. So we subscribed, and it's interesting. The people that reach out, they're interesting. So you had what we discussed BLK, Facebook dating. What she said, plenty of fish.
Yeah, Black Planet.
Black people meet.
Yeah.
Christian Mingle.
Yeah.
Oh,
man, she had them all of them. It ain't. Which kind of, well, I'll leave that alone. Just makes me think like how you can pay all them subscriptions that just.
Well, not all of them wasn't paid. Because
all of them wasn't.
Remember, we entertained some of them. I even entertained Facebook dating. And
you got to cast a wide net.
Yeah, and I got out of that. They can have it.
You cast the earth net.
And then the question that people, the guys, I don't know how people approach you, but the first question was, well, why are you on a dating app? The same reason you on here.
That is the first question.
That's what I have to say, but then I will end up having to say, well, listen, I do a podcast. This was one of the things we were doing. Seeing how these work. And that's why I'm here. Also, you're not here to go out on dates. You're not trying to. No. This guy's funny. So, in any event, the first question was, are you still using the dating app?
They trash.
They trash.
I never used them.
You've never used the dating app?
Nope.
I hear that. Go ahead.
He always on the phone.
Listen, we didn't. Listen. Yeah, but on the flip side of that,
See these people in real life. You can lie on the apps.
You can lie in real life too.
I swear,
We lie on Facebook.
one of my things
all the time.
it says that. Where it
So
says
we lie in real life too. Let me not say we. People lie in real life, but I don't have to do that.
No, they tell
in my
you.
description, it don't says that. It says, "Get to know me. I can tell you anything." That's all my description says.
I don't know. I didn't.
Yeah, that's all it says. Get to know me. I can tell you.
So what
anything.
description? Because you say you're not using these apps. That's
No, when I was on the app.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because he said that's what they say now, right?
No. I'm not active on them now. You know,
Okay.
but my Facebook one was it said "Get to know me." All of them say that, not just that one, but that's the one that. Because remember we went and assigned to all of those ones to do their little thing.
Mm-hmm.
I got no hits on none of the ones we paid for, except Facebook.
So let me ask you: are you no longer using the apps because you found someone?
No,
Okay.
I
Because I'm
deleted
going
them.
to get to that.
I deleted them at the same time you deleted yours.
Oh, that was up. I bet you.
Bet what? It was a project. What was she going?
Yeah, the project is over.
Yeah, project been over. I'm the app's been done.
I think you should try one and let us know how it worked out.
Okay, next week.
So you
come
gonna
back and
you gonna go on Facebook dating and set up a profile?
I thought I could pick. I didn't know it had to be a specific one.
I mean,
that's one of the
so listen.
free ones.
Pick one, screenshot it,
Okay.
and send it to me and let me so I can know that you signed up,
I'll try that.
and then we gonna get your feedback.
My attention span is really, really short. You have to.
It's fine. I'll remind you. Not a problem. So we're past the dating apps. Quick question. Here's gonna be long. I'm gonna ask you first. What are some of your dating or relationship deal breakers?
Lying. That's like number one. Like, just tell me what shit is and let me figure it out on my own. Lying is number one. That's the deal breaker. Negativity. Like, I ain't even going into that. Like, I just don't like the negativity. If I ask you how your day going and then you start screaming all this, it's bad. I won't wish I was here and all that stuff like that.
But you did what you asked. What if she's having a bad day?
If that's every time you talk,
then maybe that's a problem.
Or the first time.
Yeah, exactly. The first time we conversated, it was just a negative vibe. So, and then non-motivational people that just don't have like a plan. You know what I mean? If you complacent in life, like they deal breakers for me.
Okay.
Can't hug a volcano. It's crazy.
Come on, sir.
I like that.
What are your deal breakers?
Deal breakers
in dating? Because you have to step up to relationship. So the dating process first.
It's probably the when you start to see cracks in that character or character flaws, when you start to see how people treat you, because a lot of times people get on the phone or whatever, and then you can start to hear these conversations like, well, how are people talking to you, how are they responding to you, what is it, what is your purpose in their lives? So some people you can call them like, oh, he's a problem solver, she's a problem solver, or she's girl, like what? If I ever hear that, like red flag. If you say girl too often, and it's like, well, it sounds like,
and the person call you girl.
If gossip is about to really, it sounds like it's about to get gossipy. Like and then I'm not for gossip at all. So no, we're not going to talk about so and so without context with something. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Like, so people call you about gossip. Like, all right, cool. I already know I'm next, so I'm good.
I don't know.
I deal with that. Definitely got that.
Oh no. Okay.
I would have hear about your day at work, but I don't want to hear about it every day. Like that's another one. Like you talk to me like I know these people.
What's your sign again? You said. What is it?
Yeah, like they talk to me like I know these people. Like
you mean you don't want to know every day?
No.
The full names and everything.
Hey.
Tiffany, that's cool.
I mean, we can talk about out there where we start talking about, because John took Marcus lunch out the refrigerator and he spit on it and put it back. And I'm like,
right,
you work with these type of people? Oh, that's just how they do. No, that's not okay. Your place is
why? Because you're next. Yeah. That's pretty much what it is. That's all I'm saying. That you're next when you start to do certain things. And honestly, just like I just said, that's a character flaw. When you start to, first of all, you witness that and you're okay with that, I would have to say something.
Okay, so before I get to my own personal dating deal breakers, because I'm going to break mine down. You guys did not do that. However, who do you expect your woman to vent to if they can't vent to their mate? Like, you want me to call my homeboy because he's getting a good list. Let me give you an example. Dating. Check this out. Your girl is venting to you. You don't want to hear it. She calls up the relationship expert and he getting all the vent. So you know what now? He's a good listener. He listens to me. So now she want to go holler at the dating expert because you're not interested in listening.
I didn't say I wasn't listening. You
said you don't want to hear it. You said you don't want to hear it. Yeah. I'm just saying.
Point there.
At what stage of dating are you talking about? Because it sounds like this is weeks into it. So we can't start off like this.
Again,
I don't want to go out.
Could be a red flag.
I don't want to go out with you doing
right in the beginning.
It could be. However, when I presented the question, I didn't say, is it the first date? I didn't say it was y'all 3 months in, y'all 5 months in. I never said anything right there. Okay, I said the question just stated dating or relationship. So, in my eyes, even when dating, let me get to me with this question. Dating is just that. I'm not in a relationship, so if I want to go, y'all clear, this is my cousin, right? I know y'all clear. But if I'm going on a date with you, I can still go on a date with him because I am just dating. I'm not in a relationship. So if somewhere along our dating process, we decide we're going to date exclusive. So I'm cutting you off, and then now we're just dating exclusive. So how long do we date exclusive before it turns into a relationship?
Once you say exclusive, that's pretty much the relationship.
Kind of. But you can't get to know me and this person and that person at the same. That's how I feel. So with that, my deal breaker is just what I just said. I'm. How you gonna juggle all of us? How you gonna get to know all of us? And I'm selfish. I'm stingy. He's my man. So I ain't I already gotta share you with your job, your family. Share you with another female. Like what we doing? So yeah. If you date other people, it's done. Dating is over. It's done. Move on. I don't have a problem getting a date. I'm just saying. Now, as far as relationship, deal breakers, baby, it's a lot of deal breakers when it comes to them relationships.
Well, I don't want to meet her and her past due bills in the first 3 weeks. So
Exactly.
So Skinny, so you had your time. You was okay with all that other stuff. You only spoke on one or two things.
okay,
You know, I'm sorry to hear that. You know, I'm about
just throwing it out there.
those are the people you attract, apparently. People who need their bills taken care of.
Well,
No, not necessarily. Because
He just said, you can't speak for him. He just said,
I'm speaking in general.
well, you don't speak in general, because he directly just said, he don't want to meet her and her bills, right?
past due bills.
He shot his fast dick. But those are the people you attract. Sometimes we have to look at ourselves and be like, damn, I'm attracting them kind of people.
I
You
definitely
think you a helpmate?
help me. Define help me.
I can help you. You need help with that? I can help you. Do you feel like you
Not financially, but I do provide most of my friends with a lot of solutions. So I'm that kind of helper. I'm not a
friends
financial-
or the women that you date?
Pretty much everybody knows that they can call me for help, not necessarily.
I don't know that, so now I know that I'm going to call you for help.
Okay,
Just messing with you.
it happens quite often. Hey,
Sorry,
I need help with this all day.
And I'm not the person in my friend circle too.
You got
Some
friends?
people always will call you with problems. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. This happened. And you know what I mean? I'm the person that people call. But
and I say, hold on.
They'll never call you with solutions.
no, never go with solutions. No. Always the problem.
Yeah.
Call you a problem?
No.
Okay. So,
And people do that. People do that to you too.
yeah. But listen, a man talking about his ex or what he used to do or what he used to like, or I ain't never had nobody ever whatever. That's a deal breaker. Go about your business. Don't tell me what some other chick used to do for you, because I don't care. I just don't. For real, I'm a whole nother person, because men seem to think women want to be treated the same way. You might meet somebody
Nah,
that
I don't know.
don't say that.
That's not even possible. That's not even a possible mindset to have. We can't treat everybody equally. I know that. I wouldn't want to treat everybody equally.
I mean, y'all can verbally say that, but it happens.
Okay.
I'm just simply saying.
That might be
It
more
has-
attractive.
Look, you try to throw that back at me, but that's not for somebody that I'm dealing with. Or,
I ain't saying, well, I'm just throwing it out there, you know.
you just said you be trying to be slick, and it don't work.
It do work.
It don't.
I said it to him, so I'm just throwing it back to you.
Exactly, but you're using it in the wrong way.
No,
Yes.
no.
You said it might be who I'm attracted. I didn't say anybody.
It could have been sarcasm. It could have been funny. You take it in the content.
It was neither one. Next. It was neither one. Nobody here is married, so I'm gonna rephrase the question. So, have you had issues with getting along with the person you're with? Family. So, like when you were in a relationship, did you get along with her family?
Nope.
Nobody.
Nope.
Not even the last one. Oh,
Wait. Don't. Hold on a second. Did you make a conscious effort to get along or try?
When people have a preconceived notion of who you are, you can't change that. So,
You just threw your hands up.
yeah. So, in my last situation, it's a 12-year age difference.
that is not a situation.
It wasn't a situation.
call her
I'm just
a
saying,
situation.
no.
Relationship.
Yes.
Thanks.
So everybody else first day they met me, when you gonna marry her?
It's the family.
Well, then. Sorry. How long were y'all together?
Y'all have been dating for a while. This was just the
No.
first time meeting you.
We happened to date. We was 2-3 months in.
What?
Right. So
My friends like you in the past relationship.
okay.
Why? You kept getting these younger ones. They was too young. Like, what's going on? I'm just trying to figure out why you're not likable to me.
None of them.
Yeah. So it sounds like he's the problem, right?
Well, let me be the problem. I'm who I am. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, you can't make whoever you dealing with the way I want them to be. That's up for you to be. You know what I'm saying? So you have to deal with that person. So I can't go to who you dealing with and be like, yo, you should marry her. And every time you see me, it's like, why you ain't married her yet? You know what I'm saying? Like, now outside of that,
Well, like that.
exactly. So everybody's trying to force me to bring this person into me, and we wasn't on that page. Now, granted, 7 years
It's all
later,
you though. So.
yeah, 7 years later, everybody has maximized that situation because we still not married. So now they're mad at me about it. Yeah, so it's like,
Oh God. So you get it all. You had any issue?
I'm pretty likable by mostly everybody.
Okay. You good?
People like me. I'm the people's choice. Now, every
I'm
family,
like,
every family don't like me. I dated this one girl. Came through the door, her mother didn't like. Why? Because they thought I was a heathen. Because I don't go to church. And she always looking at me, me crazy, right? She wanted her daughter to date one of these church people. You know what I mean? But they be the grimiest ones in the church. I'd rather date somebody in the club before I date somebody in the church. But that's one person. Yeah, a lot of people, but you said what? I know I went to church.
I didn't say that.
But some people, I'm saying, but if you ration it out, I would say my percentage is about 89% of families like me. But you got the other ones that don't like me. Now, if somebody don't like me, like Tony said, but I'm a little bit different than Tony. I will try. But if I try and you ain't giving me nothing, then fuck it. Then that's what it is.
Well, in my situation, I haven't had that issue.
You haven't had nobody just
no brothers, sisters, we all cool. Only issue
the sisters, all the sisters, even the middle sister.
There was no issue. There was no issue.
Yeah, and I don't think it was.
And if a sister had a problem, she knew better than to bring it. We have to be clear.
Yeah, but so what about the grandmother?
Love me. You trying to go all right, but anyway, excuse me.
Not no more.
One of them, she wasn't at first, but she good. Listen, what I was getting ready to say was, I never had that issue. The only mother I had an issue with was the person I actually married. I feel like
beginning. Did y'all ever have a point where y'all was good?
No, not even after I had the grandchild.
I never met said lady, but that means she was a strong-willed woman.
No, she was just mad.
People won't keep up.
No, she didn't want nobody to take my son. That's what it was. She was kind of like, hell no. So he,
you know what you had to listen at what he said. He said "said lady." He said "sad lady."
She didn't think anybody was good enough for her son. So each one of them got married, and it was like, oh no, nobody's likable, but the baby mothers, the people that they didn't marry. You know what I'm saying? That was weird, but whatever.
I know a lot of mothers like that.
Yeah, she'll be all right.
One of my sisters.
She been married about 4 times.
Like that. I think one of my sisters will be like, she ain't gonna like nobody that her son's date, because it's like she just has like this relationship with. But see, people like that, mothers that's like that, are usually closer with the sons, not as close with the daughters, and that's like a male-female dynamic type of thing.
Well, see, that lady don't have no daughters.
Right.
I mean, I have both, but I'm closer with my daughters, of course. I don't know.
It's
All right.
Oh no, I was just gonna say that is like you have a lot of parents and fathers the same way that they gravitate more to a son or certain sons or their sons than to their daughters. And fathers are the same way, especially when they have like I got all girls. So
He say all like Tony has a bunch of children. Look, I'm gonna look directly into him. He has 2 children, y'all.
But it's still
I got all daughters. He has 2 daughters. Yeah, he got like 8 children.
oh, so you got really it's 4 girls that you.
I raised my oldest daughter's sisters from 2 and 4. They now 24 and 22.
This guy used to do what I remind him every chance I get. You have no children. I don't care that you raise that girl children.
Younger than my 9.
Not lying.
Her sister as well.
Yeah, so anyway, we discussed this before. I'm not playing with Tony at all. All daughters. I'm not, listen.
Yeah, I'm a girl dad.
You have 2 daughters. So,
Girl dad.
anyway, I'm not playing with Tony today. Because he just tried to go off topic. Because we're not talking about parents taking to these children or these children.
No, I was thinking
because, hold on. Because even with dating, I accept whoever my children bring home. I do not care. Listen, if you're happy, I'm happy. As long as this person is making you happy, they're gonna be okay with me. If I need to chin check her because she's not treating my son right, you're gonna be okay. If I need to show him, yeah, she won't have to be okay. She won't get chin checked.
Okay.
Yeah, well, whatever. If the guy is treating my daughters, I have nothing to say. Then I'm gonna say something. That's very clear. That is very clear. I never experienced that with my daughter.
So is dating a guy whose family doesn't like you a deal breaker?
I mean, people like to say, I'm not dating the family, I'm dating him. But at the end of the day, you're dating him and all his trauma that comes from those people. So if you're never around them people, you don't know how they're acting or where he comes from. Because he got you isolated over here. Because you can't be around the family. You don't know what's going on. I want to meet everybody. I want to know what's going on. I can be cordial with anybody. But we're not going to be kiki kaka. You can't call me and sit on my phone. I already know that you don't like me. But again, I've never experienced a family not liking me. Except that chick that still is non-existent. Yes, I have. Yeah. Carlin is not existent over here. I can give her name. I don't care. Her and her son, Kevin. They are they are non-existent. Who cares? My daughter graduated last year. She's like, is she going to the military? Bitch, did you go to the military? What you talking about?
Oh my.
We're not doing that. No.
You called him a bitch?
Her. I'm not scared of these people. What y'all talking about?
I'm just curious.
He didn't even get to come to the graduation. He had to pay $100 for a ticket. He didn't pay $100. He get no ticket. Mm-hmm. Listen, y'all, I got a couple of questions because I got to go.
Yeah, go ahead.
Listen. So do you have to talk early? And when I say to talk early, the question is about their intentions. What are they looking for? Do you need to know that within the first conversation before you even hit the first date? Or do you wait till you're on the first date to ask that? What are your intentions? Like, what are you looking for?
To me, that's like within them first couple of conversations before the first date. I need to know what path I'm traveling.
I would like to know what she wants to do.
Yeah. What you mean? What she wants to do?
Anything. So me being goal oriented, like what do you want to do? Like, if it's a short term thing, long term thing, whatever, just what it is that you want to do.
So are you asking the question? Where do you see yourself in 5 years? You look like that kind of person.
Judgmental, but yeah. 5 years, but I do space things out, like, asking them what they're going to be doing this week, this month, or 2 or 3 months, and then maybe a year or two. You got to figure out where they are early, because like if they don't even have any kind of thing in mind,
that's part of my deal breakers from the beginning. I need to know where you're going at. Because if you're just complacent with where you at, no.
See, this is what I get confused about with women. He has potential. I'm 46 years old. I am not dating potential. Nobody.
No.
Oh, he's only working at Wendy's for now. But his goal, I don't care. I've never worked at fast food. I've never in my life worked at a fast food restaurant. I'm not about to accept a man.
And working at Wendy's, anybody working at Wendy's is not a problem. What are you doing in your off time to really excel yourself? I'm really into that.
Don't work at Wendy's. That's your
at Wendy's, but he in law school.
What a
He ain't working at Wendy's and he in law school. At Wendy's,
at Wendy's. That's impressive.
He's a manager.
Yeah, I don't want none of that. I don't want you to come home smelling like the nuggets that I come to get. And that's just my preference. I've never worked in
I feel some type of way about this conversation because I used to work at Wendy's.
So I hear that. Listen, did you make it to Sorrento?
That's my thing.
See, that's what I'm saying. I never worked there, so I'm that's just me.
I was only at Wendy's for probably a year. That was
That's
a
just me. I never
part-time
did.
job. That was a stepping stone.
Yeah, but somebody, no. Again, that is just me. I don't want to hear it. Oh, he's at Family Dollar. Why you at Family Dollar? Tell me why you at Family Dollar?
Why you at Family Dollar? You know how long it takes for them to stock all that stuff? You're gonna be there forever.
And it's good on these guys.
Somebody
I'd rather my daughter date a guy who's working at Wendy's or Dollar General, whatever you said, Family Dollar, than somebody that's in the street.
Yeah, that's fine.
You know,
However,
I have him have a legit job.
But that's fine.
Oh, wait a minute.
I need to date up
because I'm not willing to do the comparison thing. Like you have to have goals. It does. For one, it's wrong. You just can't do that.
In your opinion, okay.
You can't. Oh, at least you're not in the streets. Like, no, that's not a goal. That's saying, oh, at least you're doing better than them. It's like, oh, you're living here, but at least you're not homeless. Like, that's not. You gotta have a real. You gotta have a real goal based on you, not somebody else existing. And that's I just don't agree with that.
So you have your daughter. She brings home two guys in the neighborhood.
We have daughters. This is really fun.
Right. Y'all have daughters. You have two guys in the neighborhood that like your child. Right. One of them goes to school, part-time works at fast food. One guy stands on the corner in front of the liquor store. You want to make a comparison? Both of them. I'd rather you date him than him.
Those are the choices. Those are the choices that you were given. At the same time, people are doing things in the moment right now. I gotta judge you by what you're going through right now.
I see where you're going, but I'm saying based on the young man's lifestyle, life choice. I mean, his situation.
That's because you're assuming things on the surface. When you start dealing with people on a surface level, like, no, I see this is what it is. I'm going to create this whole narrative about you, not really understanding what it is that you're actually doing behind closed doors, or whatever it is, what your real intentions are. And some people going to school hiding behind things, and this dude is working the corner, and it sucks on the surface, but deep down inside, he has a different goal in mind. So, I'm not willing to just throw you away because you're doing something. Yes, I do.
So you guys thought, okay, so Tone, you got the situation, you laid the situation out. So yes, so the young man who's selling drugs comes from a bad situation. It's not his fault. But where would you feel safer with your daughter being?
I would most definitely feel safer with the guy that's in school, got the job.
Even on the other guy, you can understand his struggle. You feel bad for him. Maybe you can mentor him. Maybe that's why he around your daughter. But where would you want your child to be?
I want to be with that guy because the one that's in the street is not guaranteed to be around. And then you know what I'm saying? And the same circus, like I have a friend who lost a child this year. Her daughter was murdered in a vicinity of being with a guy. You know what I mean? That was in the street life, and that wasn't her life. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I'm going to always pick the guy that's over there doing right, but that don't always mean my daughter's going to be safe.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? That's just, like you said, the preconceived notion of what we're brainwashed or thought, or however we
I don't know if I had to choose between, I would want to talk to one of them. It's something really, really powerful about purpose and determination. And sometimes you need to get in. I would change my life because she is worth it. If I'm doing whatever I'm supposed to do, she's worth it. Like, I want to change for her. Like, you know what? I need you right now. So when you think about things like purpose and determination, that's going to be the thing that saves. I don't want it. I'm not willing to throw somebody away just because on the surface, like, this is how your life is going to end up. You're going to end up in jail or dead.
Yeah,
I
get that.
But you get to that point down the road in your early days of dating, like you said before, that would be a red flag. You still have
to get to know the person. Of course, everything is a red flag. For me, everything is a red flag. So
I'm on your side.
At the end of the day, but it's all gonna ever boil down to is to each his own. You go ahead and date the girl at McDonald's because she's working her way up to be the GM. And I'm not dating a guy that's flipping the fries today because he's working his way up to be a GM. I'm just not doing it.
So you would be like, you're not interested. I don't like
won't know what this plan is.
You don't like that fries. You don't like the fries.
Yeah, I won't know what this plan is because I'm not about to entertain it. And that's fine.
Like fries, you'd be like,
and the reason that it don't happen that way because that is not the man that the Lord has designed for me. Because if it was,
he was in court.
It was so from the heart. How would you know he was at corporate?
I'm saying he's in corporate. He's in a suit all day and he oversees finances.
Focus on what I'm saying though. I see the man at McDonald's talking about, hey boo.
Oh, that's him.
I see you at McDonald's.
Well, you met him in a club, and he's a corporate guy, but he's corporate for McDonald's.
He still ain't flipping nobody's burger.
Sure.
He ain't dropping the fries.
Something else that I say about dating, which a lot of people don't understand this, and this is real, and it's not judgmental or anything. You have to date within your zone, meaning like if a person is out of your league, why even try to attempt them? Like I'm gonna use myself for example. I'm driving down the street. I'm driving my work truck. You standing on the bus stop trying to flag me down. Like, not saying you're not that person because your car could be in the shop or whatever, but
what if they have no desire to drive?
No, I'm just saying. That probably was a bad thing.
No, but I'm saying this goes back to John's point. It could be something. She could have been in an accident, and now she's scared to death to be behind the wheel of a car. We don't know the reason for her not being in a vehicle, right? And going back to Martha's point, and I'm only belaboring this because women feel like you feel all the time. So what if the guy has an apron, he's flipping burgers, but it's his restaurant. He's flipping the burgers because it's a small spot. He don't got no big staff. He worked there, but it's his spot. Is that a turn off? He flips burgers. He's serving the fries. He got the apron. He smell like food. All of that, but it's his spot.
Let me be very clear. Money, any of that, having a foreign car, that don't excite me. Okay? And everybody in this room, if you know me personally and you watch it, know I'm a hustler. So I'm going to get my own money. So those little material things really don't matter. But on the surface,
talking about dating.
When I see you, this is what I see. So when people be like, oh, I don't care if she's pretty, and you're a liar. Because the first thing you see is what? Their physical appearance. So if I don't like that and that don't attract, there's no attraction, you don't turn me on, there is no reason for me to talk to you. Whether you're McDonald's uniform, your Checkers uniform, or your Wendy's uniform. If that don't turn me on, then it don't turn me on. You can have on some basketball shorts and a tank top, and I see you and you have a conversation with me. I might talk to you. But what I'm saying is I am not saying there is no woman on the face of the earth will deal with somebody ever at McDonald's. I'm saying what works for me. I'm not saying you got to be rich and you got to spend your money on me. Because I promise you, I had this conversation with you earlier, it definitely is not about the money. Because the person that I'm dating now, even though I be trying to pay, he won't let me pay. So I have money, but I was dating you. I paid for some stuff. You paid for some stuff. That's not a big issue. I just don't want to date nobody that flipped a burger, drop some fries, and that's my preference. Like, you may have a preference, whatever that may be, but I don't. That is my preference. I never worked in fast food. I'm not dating in fast food. I I never messed with a woman, so I'm never gonna mess with a man that mess with a man. It's just not happening. I'm just saying. This is my preference.
Yeah.
But if you generalize it,
I can't generalize it because I can't.
so we giving people tips when
You
I only know me.
you just
I
generalize.
only know me.
You just generalize.
How?
Because Diamond K brought up a really good example of him he's flipping burgers, but he owns a business.
Yeah.
So he's not hiding behind money. He was ambitious enough to go through these trainings and for food certifications and everything else to be selling food. That takes a lot, and that's way deeper than just signing up for a job. I'm gonna go with the person that owns the business that has the propensity to want to do more. It takes a lot to start a restaurant. So I'm watching you, and you're understanding steps, doing things in order. That means you have some kind of order or structure in your life. Not necessarily that somebody who's working in fast food does it.
You don't know that.
I do know that.
If you just,
I do know
all you know is that he owned the restaurant, right? That's all you know on the surface.
it takes a lot more
Right.
than just showing up.
Oh, I hear what you're saying, but it's a lot of business owners out here that are in shambles. All you know is, he owns a restaurant. I don't want to be with somebody because they own a restaurant. I want to be with somebody because something is clicking between them. There's a vibe between them. I don't want to be with you because
I'm trying to lead to a place that you did and you never went. Because I was hoping that you were going to say, it doesn't matter what the person does. If I like the person, I will give it a shot. That's what I thought we was going.
I'm just telling you. Listen,
Not as
anything beyond the fast food.
recalculating.
You know,
Because
that's not doing it.
for me, if I like her, I like her. And you know what I mean, and whatever she doing, if I like her, you know what I mean, we can figure it out.
Which is another thing that dating, because and I'm glad you brought that up, because that's another thing with dating is that men are more forgiving for the places that women are in life where women are not that forgiving. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. So you know what I mean?
Like,
Like,
he could be on a bus stop, but he can't.
yeah, you know what I mean? So like,
That's not true.
prime example. Now this is good. Real life.
I was driving everywhere.
I'm driving a truck that costs $750,000. It's a work truck. Sewer combination cleaning truck. It's a work truck.
How much?
$750,000.
Okay.
They don't let anybody drive. So it's a sewer combination cleaning truck, right? So when I pull up at a restaurant to get my lunch, you know what I'm saying? I go in there and I say to the guy, I says, I just want a salad. And the lady says, I can't remember exactly what she said. She's like something to the effect of, that's all you want is a salad. And I said jokingly, that's all I can afford. But I was joking it, right? But you know what I mean? I'm still trying to lose 20 pounds, right? Boom. So she being sarcastically funny about it, I'm just going back and forth. I never made facial contact with her or whatever. So when I turn around, I look at her like, oh, she cute. You know what I mean? So I thought we had like a little kiki kaka thing going, you know what I mean? So I had the phone number. And she was like,
What was it?
you time at her?
If he mad, because I'm trying to figure out why you talking to people when the check. Okay.
No, chill. That's a different conversation. So I said, and it was probably about 7-8 months ago. But anyway, before that situation.
Okay. Okay. I'm sorry.
But anyway,
I just want to make sure.
So I say to her, I was like, you know what I mean? My head, I'm like, oh, shit, good. So I go ahead and kick the little, you know what I mean? Answer for a phone number thing. She says, oh, you can never have my phone number. I don't dirty man.
Jeez.
What did you have on?
Joseph.
I think that's why she said you were there.
My work uniform.
It was your uniform?
Yeah, I was driving the county truck.
But your uniform with the reflect.
Yeah.
Okay.
Said I don't dirty man.
Turn off for me because she's a surface thinker, and I don't like them.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
You saw something on the surface, I'm
in my mind
right now, and then and that's that. That's your whole life right here.
Yeah.
This teeny tiny box.
It's crazy because she don't know how much money you make. And sometimes, you know, jobs real like, you know, jobs where it's a lot of manual and you get dirty is really nice paying jobs.
Yeah, and outside of the money, she don't know I can dress my ass off. You know what I'm saying? When I choose to.
I don't know about. No, I'm just joking.
You know what I'm saying?
But those are the things that you can see. That's where I don't know. It seems like that's where you guys are stuck at. These are things you can see. You can see the money. You can see the clothes. You can see what you're ordering or whatever. You can see what you're eating. That's cool. But it's for me.
But I'm just saying, I get that. I'm just saying, in her eyes, because she, like you said, she made it surface. Yeah. So if you think of surfacing, you know what I'm saying? She don't understand everything deep down, who I am. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Whew. She's surface looking. So you're looking at the fact that I'm dirty, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But you know what I mean? Like,
she didn't ask you. See,
she didn't ask me what I do.
I don't think it's this, but I always ask questions.
She her thing.
I would ask you that.
I will never date a dirty man. Is what she said.
Yeah.
But it depends. Like you could be dirty, a dirty mechanic. You could be a dirty. You know what I'm saying?
A dirty man. So she looked.
I would have asked you what you do. Like. What you do for a living?
She wants to be lied to. She wants a school kid that's really going there for failing. The kid who's about to lose his scholarship.
Yeah, I feel like I would have been asking those type of questions. Like, so, but a lot of people not gonna think what they were. What do you do for a living? Those would be my questions. Not put your M on your shirt though.
Yeah. Listen, I tell people my job is complex. My job is utilities construction.
It don't even matter when
you know what I mean?
She has to watch you walk into your truck.
I make sure people got water and I make sure they got sewer. That's what the basis of my job is. Now there's a whole bunch of other stuff that we do, but my basis is to make sure people have water to drink and a place for their sewers to go when they flush their toilets.
Right, but see what I'm saying is like with that situation, she had to see. But if I see anybody with any of that green stuff on, I already know you work. So I can know you dirty. I'm dirty because I'm working.
I got a homegirl that's 52 now. I can't even say her homegirl. She's a mutual friend.
I'm lady now.
Yeah.
You know what?
I call her homegirl because we cool, we hang out. You know what I'm saying? Not on a dating aspect, but you know what I mean?
Yeah, we got you. He just always
you know what I'm saying? But she's 52. And at 52 years of age, she still only want to date bad boys.
She wanna remain young.
Yeah, 52 years of age, she still want to date bad boys. I'm like, you gotta get out of that place.
Mm. So that's not gonna be my last question, y'all, because we really have to wrap this up because
our producer just letting us go.
Yeah, he did.
This is fire.
On fire.
Great conversation.
What is your max? Like, would you date up 10 years or down 10 years or 5? Like, which one? So, like, if you're 35, would you date 25? Like, what's your limit? Yeah. Your limit each way, under and over.
I prefer them to be over 30, which is 11 years. I want to be in my mother's age, though. But man, those old ladies at church.
Man, listen, I'm 50-50 because I got a stigma right now, right? So for one Pacific person, she can be the age she is. But everybody else, I'm probably aiming at 35, the youngest.
And how old are you?
42.
And how old are you?
41.
Yeah, so 35 is probably going to be my youngest. And I'll probably go up to 50, 52-ish, going above. But for that one person, yeah, she under 35, so. Yeah. What about you, Miss Monica?
Well.
How old you is, Diamond Gang?
Also, lady.
Listen, so I used to say 10 up, 10 down. That's what I used to say.
5 up, 5 down now.
He's 41. I'm 46.
Great.
And he's don't work at McDonald's.
You gotta say that.
But to be perfectly honest, I didn't know where he worked at. I didn't. That's not one of my first questions that I had.
So
If you're in there, you try to holler at me, it's not it.
So if you dating them and y'all get into it, right? And for like say 7, 8 months, you don't know where he worked at, and then all of a sudden,
That's not gonna happen. Because I'm asking questions.
Tommy,
Yeah, that's not gonna. That's not
I know
gonna
where
happen.
I work at.
Because I'm asking
I
questions.
still don't know what Tommy did.
So
Might have been a DJ.
does body count matter?
At my job, you say that all the time.
Does body count matter? Tony was talking about this offline, so I figured we might as well just get it out. We still running our mouth. He ain't cut us off. Does body count matter?
Body count does not matter. However, an up-to-date STD report, that's that STD test.
Yeah, buddy, I don't care
The least you know, the better you are.
how many people
Better
you
off
slept with in the past. I ain't asking, and don't volunteer the information. I don't want to know. I don't care. I just want to know when we get to that place, are you comfortable? Because I'm comfortable with you going with me. Are you comfortable with me going with you? That's where I'm at with it. I don't care if you slept with 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. It don't matter. I don't give a shit.
Your baby got earphones.
I don't want to run into them often. Please.
No, please. Hey.
Listen, if we see them out, I don't need to know that that's somebody you slept with. That's all.
Just say hi. Keep it.
Yes, yeah. Don't. That's my ex-boyfriend. No, I don't want to know none of that. That's a friend. Okay, keep it moving. Let's go.
Ain't
You
my
ain't
friend.
gotta say that.
Nope.
Because I'm not gonna ask.
You're getting too excited. Calm down. Is that why you're single? Why are you single?
Why are you single? Wait, Tom. You need a minute? I'll go.
This time or period.
Think about it. Why are you single?
Well, I do notice. I really do put a lot of effort into my job. For one, two, just gonna suck. But I'm not that great at compromising. It's like that's a really huge problem that I'm not really working on, but I acknowledge.
You know, I'm gonna say, because she said that to me, I'm gonna say the same thing. I'm not good at compromising.
Yeah.
And that's what my deal
But
with.
y'all want me to compromise and settle for McDonald's because he may have potential, but you can't even compromise?
No, that's two different things.
How?
Completely different thing.
How?
Because I saw that you were working at McDonald's. Like, no, I can't have that. Compromise is more so. You know what? I'm not really into heavily drinking, so don't have me doing that. So I don't do that. Certain other things I'm really not for doing or accepting either. So it's like I don't have me trying to do that.
Tell us what it is. Don't leave us in like, oh, what is he not comfortable with? What are you not comfortable with doing?
What am I not comfortable with doing?
You should know that off the top because you're not okay with compromise.
I mean, just very like, oh, that's what we do. Like, I don't really want to do everything that a lot of people are doing. Something specific, I don't know. I just know I'm not good at it. And normally the situation pops up, like, nah, I don't want to do that.
Like for me, I always wanted her to go do things I wanted to do, but I never wanted to do things she wanted to do. That was one thing.
That's the problem.
It is. I was into my stuff, and I wasn't into her stuff because it didn't have an interest to me, and I didn't understand that my shit didn't have an interest to her either. But she was still going as support, so I was absent-minded to that fact. Listening to, like I said earlier, I don't want to hear about your job every day. I listened to her because her job is stressful, so I listened to everything she said about her job. But after a while, I checked out. So I'm sitting there and I'm yeah, so on and so forth. But
My daughter said Tony needs God.
she said, I need God. Don't say that. I bet you that's who said it.
You know, my kid is watching.
So, you know what I mean? So I was listening, but I wasn't listening because she was voicing about whatever had transpired at her job. And I was like, okay, right, yeah. And she was like, you're not even listening to what I'm saying. I'm like, I am. Then what did I just say?
So you don't want, like, this is the problem that I have. You don't want to compromise. You said you would do the things that you wanted to do, but not the things that she wanted to do. And meanwhile, I'm standing over here like I want to do new things I haven't done before. Like I think I just said I don't get on rides. I don't really do the, I can get on the plane. I can go, but if we go to Six Flags, I'm gonna hold everybody's stuff.
Absolutely.
And y'all get on the ride.
And I'm gonna show you how to use the camera.
I'm not
Right.
You try to hold it steady and everything else. Make sure you get a good shot of me, so we ain't gotta pay for this $12 photo. Right?
Yeah, I'm just those are just things that. But I would still go to Six Flags. If you want to go, we're going.
Well, you would be the perfect person to go to because we don't have to. You're not going to be in the that photo that we're going to get on a roller coaster anyway. You want holding the bags. I'm good with that.
Yeah,
but at the same time, so my lack in compromising is literally that. So I have a goal where I'm getting on the Superman at Six Flags. You're not going to. All right, cool. That fits into my goal. Because I'm not going to not get on the Superman because you're not, and that's
right. But that's what I don't. Okay. I want you to still.
You still fit into my.
That's a good. Not sharing compromise.
That's not a compromise though. You don't have to go, which is fine. I told you what it is that I'm going to do, and I'm not going to not do it. So whether you get on or not, I'm still getting on it. So that's that's what it is when I go out and do stuff. These are the goals that I have in mind. This is what it is that I want to do. And either you can be part of it or you can just not.
So when she want to go to that party, but they're gonna be throwing back the drinks and all that, but you don't drink, right?
Okay, yeah, I won't drink.
But you still gonna go to the party?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. I just was checking this.
That's not for me. It's not. I don't. My goal is I don't want to drink. It's not that I don't want to party. I don't mind if that's what you want to do. Then you can go ahead and do it. Just don't have me wanting to. Don't try to get me drunk.
Okay, so you just okay. I got you.
So
I got you. Because I misunderstood when you first said it. That's why I was trying to pull more from you just now. However, you guys, we have been here longer than we were supposed to. And still didn't get all the questions out. But hey, it was a joy talking to y'all. Listening to y'all trying to convince me that fast food man might want to, he might own his own, he might get his own restaurant like Chef Ramsay. Chef Ramsay might, give him the...
Started from the bottom, now I'm here. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. He really flip fries and now he owns one. Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, I want to be a part of that. However, thank y'all for being here today on a Sunday.
Thanks for having me.
I appreciate you guys. But at this point, I'm going to wrap up the show. Copy. Y'all can check us out every Sunday. Y'all can check us out right here on Sundays, 6 p.m. Okay. I don't mean sign language. I'm trying.
That's something you want to plug?
I'm about to say he had been telling him to plug his business.
Yeah, but he could do that when I'm finished saying what I'm saying. I got you. I ain't forget about you. I'm just saying. We're here each and every Sundays, 6 p.m. Right here, y'all. Make sure y'all tune in. Follow Swap Radio. Swap Radio on every single thing, even Threads. Follow me, Monica WLS, and the number 2 on Instagram and TikTok. At this point, we're going to let John have a word. You don't want to give your social, but you can.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm John Hudson III, owner of Mastermind Photography and John Hudson Multimedia. You can follow me at jh3mm.com or pretty much Google or look anywhere at jh3mm.com or jh3mm. That's me all day, everywhere.
Aren't you on Facebook? It's a life page.
If you type in jh3mm, you will find me.
I didn't find them. How did I find you?
Because you got to type in J. The
number 3
M.
I don't remember. You ought to be fired as my photographer. So listen, y'all, I'm looking for a new photographer. Come on, Tony.
I'm Tony Berger on all social media platforms except Instagram, or you can find me as One Driving Mofo. Driving without the G.
You need to know what you mean. Okay. You look confused. You were like, anyway, I had to answer that. So we will finish the rest of the questions next time. We'll have a guest the next show. Again, I thank everybody for tuning in. We thank the producer as well. We appreciate you. We went past our time, and we like when we do that. That's how we be in our conversations. See, look at him. He like that, huh?
Yeah.
You want to be welcome back for
next time?
A show
Next month.
Okay. All right. We'll see about that.
Which I'll get mature. My birthday's on July 19th. I expect a shout out or gift, whichever.
Man, I won't
You
be
expect that
here.
from who?
Thursday 18th.
The world.
Oh, the world.
Yeah, Thursday 18th.
You don't have cash yet?
That's, also, JH3MM.
If y'all want to drop those monetary gifts, I'm just saying. All right, y'all. As I always say, remember to walk by faith, not by sight. Peace.
Baltimore, 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 Baltimore. August the 3rd. Have you heard? The entire city is buzzing about the citywide all-white affair. That's right, and it's going down at the hall located inside Maryland Live. Baltimore, this party is going to be lit. You come up from 9 p.m. to 2 a.m. You can eat, drink, dance, or gamble. We're going to shut the city down. This is one of the biggest and luxurious venues that you will ever want to party in. And it's not just going to be a movie. It's going to be live at Maryland Live. Tickets right now are $60 in advance and more at the door. Tables, seating 10 people are $600. Not only that, we also got a VIP ticket. The VIP ticket is $160, and that comes with special seating as well as free food and 2 hours of top shelf open bar. Ticket locations, Eventbrite. Or you can visit M&K Music Warehouse located in Sky Security Square Mall right across from Cinnabon. Or you can go to Silver Star Restaurant located at 801 Bonaparte Avenue. Or you can call me, the legendary DJ Terry T, 443-953-1966 to get your tickets. And if you need a ride there and back, we have a party bus. That's right. Baltimore, if you need to ride, call me right now, and I'm going to set you up with the party bus. A portion of the proceeds will go back into the community to help serve the underserved community. That's right, we're talking about the homeless people and underprivileged kids and more.
You got to be there! Visit OnFireTV.com for live top stories, breaking news, and original shows.